So, good morning, students. I am your teacher, Sohan. So, today I will teach you computer. Let's start because this is a video for class 7. I will start with the video first. But before, I will tell you, please subscribe my channel and like, share, and download my video. Okay? After subscribing, click on the bell button to get my notifications. Okay? Now let's start. Okay, now I will start with the IPO circle. Okay, data and raw facts and figures that are used by the computer. These are unorganized facts that need to be processed. Information is the processed data that is understandable. Okay, now I will teach you two major elements of computer system. Hardware. These are all the visible physical components of a computer that could be touched. Software. It is a set of instructions given to a computer to perform specific operations. Means here hardware we see that various things we think hard disk or outer side things like keyboard, then mouse, then CPU, monitor, etc, 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 and so on. Now software is what the applications that we used in the operating system like Linux or Windows, etc, etc, is the software. It is a set of instructions given to the computer. Okay, now let's start with functional units of a computer system. So input unit, we will start with input unit. Accept data and information from input devices and converts it to a form that cannot be understood but can be understood by a computer. It is a data or information that we give to the means input devices such as the computer we give, and it is taken by the control unit, and there in the CPU it is processed and processed, and thus it comes into a computer. Means the computer changes it from our language to its language to get understood. Now CPU. The CPU is the brain of the computer where most calculations take place. In terms of computing power, the CPU is the most important element of a computer system. CPU is the brain. As our brain is there, the CPU is the brain of the computer, right? Okay. Now CPU has three subdivided parts. One, memory unit. A memory unit is a collection of storage units or devices together. The memory unit stores the binary information in the form of bytes. Generally, memory or storage is classified into two categories. Memory or storage is classified into two categories that are volatile memory. This loses its data when power is switched off. For example, RAM. We can take the example of RAM, which is a volatile memory. Without saving, if we close the computer, then the volatile memory gets deleted from the computer. Okay, so we should first save it, then only switch off, or else our file that is very important gets deleted. Next, non-volatile memory. Non-volatile memory, or example, ROM. This is a permanent storage and does not lose any data when power is switched off. If this is stored, then it will not switch off. If you switched off also, then your file does not get deleted. Okay, now let's start with control unit. A control unit coordinates how data moves around a CPU. It directs operations of the processor. It tells the computer's memory, arithmetic, logical unit, and input and output devices how to respond to a program's instructions. Control unit, that is, coordinates how data moves around the CPU. Means your inputting your things, and then it is going into the CPU. It is memory unit. It is getting stored and moving of the file in the CPU is the control unit work. It can be arithmetic or logical unit. Computer's memory, arithmetic, logical unit. Now ALU, or else the arithmetical logic unit. The arithmetic logic unit performs the arithmetic and logical operations. Output unit. This unit provides information and results received from the CPU through various output devices like monitors, printers, etc. Cache memory is an extremely fast memory type that acts as a buffer between main memory and the CPU. It holds frequently requested data and instructions so that they are immediately available to the CPU when needed. Cache memory is used to reduce the average time to access data from the main memory. Cache memory acts as a fast thing, means it is a bridge, it is acting as a fast memory. You are opening a file, it gets time, and so cache memory used to reduce the average time. It reduces the average time required to open, and it moves fast to access the data from main memory. Okay. Now next, features of external hardware components outside. Okay. External components means external computer components connect to a computer system from outside. The external computer components connect the computer from outside. Okay, they are not necessary for the system to function but make our experiences easier or better. We will discuss the following: input devices used to get data into a computer, output devices used to get information out of a computer, storage devices. Okay, these are the three types: input device, output device, storage device. Now let's start with input device. Input devices are pieces of hardware that get raw data into the computer ready for processing. Okay, next point we go. Processing involves taking raw data and turning it into more useful information. Input devices fall into two categories. The input devices are of two categories. First, manual input devices, that is, need to be operated by a human to put information. Next is automatic input device, can input information on their own. Now I will show you pictures of some manual input devices. Some manual input devices are keyboard, mouse, microphone, scanner, numeric keyboard that is used in the ATMs, light pen for any scientific calculations, or in the smart board, touch screen that we use in our mobiles, also in tabs, etc. Digital camera for taking photos, and webcam, that is the CCTV camera where you can see and record videos of a place. Now automatic input devices. Some automatic input devices are magnetic strip reader. That is means you go to a shop and then you buy things and you have no cash. Then what you will do? You have to cut your Visa, means Visa or anything any card you have, credit card, etc, etc, etc. You can take the money out from that. Okay. Now magnetic ink character recognition. See carefully, this is magnetic ink character recognition. Here you can make any notes, rupees, etc, etc, any dollars or etc. Chip and pin reader. This is reader. It reads the calculates, or even it is used to take out money. Optical mark reader. This is also an example. Optical character reader. Barcode reader. You know about barcode reader in the shop when they use this for calculating the barcode in the things. Now output devices. When raw data has been processed, it becomes usable information. Output devices are pieces of hardware that send this usable information out of the computer. Some output devices send information out temporarily and some send information out permanently. Some output devices send the information temporarily, means you can use it and you can get deleted, etc, etc, and it also acts as permanently, you can store the file permanent. Okay, now next part, temporary output devices. Examples: monitors which constantly refresh the outputted image on the screen. It means it acts as a video, no? In a monitor you use it and it comes fast movement of the videos. Okay. Now permanent output devices. Examples: printers which output information onto a paper as a hard copy. Here in the temporary monitors, for example, in monitors you can see one video in once, okay, then again you have to go, and in permanent, directly the printers output the information into a paper. Okay. Now next, output devices. CRT monitor, TFT monitor. CRT monitors means old age, that third generation monitors. These are desktop type, and TFT is means tower type. Okay. Now laser printers, inkjet printer, dot matrix printer. I will discuss you about three printers. Printers are of three types. Okay. First is laser printer. This uses as a ladder, and then inkjet and dot matrix. Dot matrix is cheap but it does not work properly. Okay, laser printer is very good. And plotter, what is plotter? You might be thinking, no, plotter is very easy thing. You have seen posters, yeah, in the roads. When you go, you see many posters, and that posters are made from plotters. Okay, we know that we make means photos we can do from printers. Okay, print it, but how we can make plots? Like in the we have to go in the we have to go, no, here posters we have seen how we can paste posters, so plotter is used for that. Speakers, you know very easily, no, speakers are for sounding. Multimedia projector are used in thinking. You think that projector are very easy, no, projector means white. See, in my back there is white, no, here I can use projector by placing the projector to the up and at the back whiteboard, and we can see the video very big. You have gone to cinema halls, right? No? There you can see multimedia projector. Okay, we see the video, no, there it is. Now, internal hardware computer components. Internal computer components are designed to fit inside the computer system, and they carry out important roles: motherboard, processor, internal memory, RAM or ROM, CD, DVD drives, SMPS, internal speakers, CMS, battery, etc., etc., etc. See, CPU is not only one part. CPU, you will see the outside, it is the cabinet of the CPU, but inside all the things are there. Inside, motherboard is there, processor is there, internal memory is there, and these are of different companies. Okay, and together they make, for example, I will give you a cabinet example, Zebronics. But inside the Zebronics, you will not find Zebronics motherboard, Zebronics processor, but you will get Intel motherboard, Intel processor, etc., etc., etc. A modem is a hardware device that converts data into a format suitable for a transmission medium so that it can be transmitted from one computer to another along telephone or voice. A modem modulates one or more carrier wave signals to get encode digital information for transmission and demodulates signals to decode the transmitted information. The goal is to produce the signal that can be transmitted easily and decoded reliably to reproduce the original data digital. Okay, you might be thinking, what is the formula of modem? The formula of modem is modulate, demodulate. Okay. Now some extra questions I will give you today. So I taught you now some questions. You can give the answers in the comment box, or else you can call me in the, or send in my WhatsApp number. Okay, extra questions. Okay, microphones are invented by. Okay, now see, but before leaving the video, don't forget to subscribe my channel and like it. Okay, microphones were invented by and in which year? What are biometric devices used for? What is MICR reader used for? Name few storage devices and describe them briefly. What is cache memory? What is the significance of the control unit in the CPU? Okay, students, you can answer the questions from my videos, okay, or else you can see your books and etc. And with me were Saurabh sir and Anindya sir. Okay. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share my video.